Welcome back. I am Harlinka Chopra, your project proposal executive at Antarita, and today we continue our step-by-step journey for building your dream home in Bangalore. In previous chapter, we explored about this plan designing, choosing the right material and techniques as well. But now we have to focus on the most valuable asset of all, that is the people who will actually build your home. This chapter brings all your construction team together. Building a home isn't a one person job. It takes an architects, engineers, contractors, skilled workers, and everybody to work in harmony. Selecting right materials, right team means constructing expertise, choosing a correct and trustable expertise, reliability, and because end of the day, it is the people who turn drawings on paper into the reality living. With the guidance of Aarti Ma'am's best-selling book, I'm here to evaluate, hire, and collaborate with the right professionals, so you can feel confident that your dream home is the safest place you will reside in. Let's dive into this because strong team is a true foundation of every successful venture in a construction process. Moving ahead, day 5 of our how to build a plan in Bangalore, we go here. Now, Antarita, as I've discussed before, Antarita is definitely known for its turnkey solutions, providing each thing to you end-to-end constructions at your doorstep, creating a valuable impact for the lives and giving you the confidence of quality construction. Moving on, we do not subcontract. Everything will be taken care by a subcontracted team, including the construction management and everything by the skillful people we have hired over the years. We have together been formed in the type of family over the years. Our pricing is sealed, like whatever we have discussed in the forefront, you only have to pay that. There will be no change in, not even a single 1 rupee cost change in the future by the end of the project. Everything will be offered in a premium package, in a premium quality, and most importantly, reports and construction updates will be provided to you thoroughly. Strictly follow the timelines and known for our punctuality as well. Our main focus is that to provide our client the most best approach we can, and so that their needs and expectations are met. Therefore, we always come up with creative and design aligned design architecture trends with a transparent process, clear communication, and openness about the projects. We definitely offer with you a BBMP and best permission so that you do not have to worry, and there will be, a free, worry-free and smooth process as well. Now, today will be the day we'll be dealing about like hiring our construction team. Now, hiring your construction team. Building home is just not only about materials and design. It is equally about the type of people you choose, the type of vibe you are in welcoming in the team. Now, hiring somebody reliable in the construction team is one of the most critical and difficult part of the building process. In this chapter, we will make sure that you understand what are the key concepts and what are the key important things that you have to see in your contractor, subcontractor, basically in your construction team before hiring them. First thing first, finding the reliable contractors. There are many roles of the contractor. First coming the subcontractor. Number one, there are like general contractors. General contractors are basically responsible for the entire project and coordinate with all aspects of the building, manage contractors, and ensure that the project runs smoothly. Then there come subcontractors. Subcontractors are basically specialists that are hired by the general contractor to handle specific tasks such as plumbing, electrical work, tilling, roofing, etc. Choosing the right amount or right one for this because each trade affects the overall quality of the house. Basically, it is the seeding we do for the each step of your home's construction. Now, second, researching for potential contractors. Now, finding the correct type of contractor is kind of a bit of a homework. It's worth the effort and definitely practical ways to start. Number one, go for the referrals. Go for your own family and friends referrals. That their recommendations, their personal experience can provide you with the valuable insights to the personal contractor's reliability and quality work. Also, if you're choosing online, definitely go by the reviews. Utilize their website and the Google reviews so that you can have a proper understanding what kind of perception they carry in their clients' eyes. Then there come the local association. Reach out to the local builders, contractors associations, so that you can have a list of professionals who are licensed as well as has been done number of projects so far. Interviewing the candidates. Once you have shortlisted some of contractors, definitely conduct a thorough interview, mainly telling them what is your focus on. Go for the experience and specialization. That means discuss what similar projects they have done, how they will ensure their work will be phenomenal and specific needs will be met. Then check for the reference. Request for a list of past clients. Make sure that they provide you with a proper reference list to make sure to so that you can have a one-on-one interaction and a keynote from their previous clients to have a review about them. Go for the project approach. Ask typical workflow, like how they're going to handle the challenges, what is their work structure, how reliable they are, how carefully they read the plans and everything. Then finalizing the plans. Once the design is approved, the architect will prepare a detailed construction drawing with specification, which are very important for the obtaining permits and guidance of the construction. Now, evaluating the bids. After the interview is done, you are likely to have multiple bids, like different type of quotations at your hand. Then break down it. Ensure that each bid include a detailed breakdown of the costing, that is material, labor, other expenses, and with proper transparency into that. Then scope of work. Confirm the type of work they have outlined in the bids aligned. Okay, vague descriptions led to confusion, extra cost, and discrepancies in between. Make sure you are all in all clear with them. Go through a thorough payment suggested plan, a fair schedule, which usually amount booking upfront, follow-up payments, and later stage payments also. Checking up for their licenses and the insurances. That is very important. Before finalizing your decision, always verify your contractors what license and insurances they hold. License that could be whether they are applicable or whether they are valid or thorough about their project specifications or not, whether they're even allowed to start their work or not. Typically this involved specific education and experience requirement. Second goes for the insurance. Verify that they have liability insurance and the workers compensation coverage. This protects from your financial liability in case of accident or any damage on site. It will not come into your category. Then, importance of skill level and building a trustworthy team. It is very important that you should trust the contractor and the contractor must trust their team. It goes in the cycle work. It is kind of a cyclic process that without the trust on each other, if you do not trust your contractor, they will not trust their labor. Then ultimately, you will not also trust their labor. Make sure they have valuable skilled labors. A quality of workman should be there. I'm not saying that they should be very much into properly prim proper, but yeah, coming from a labor class, they should know what they are doing. The expertise can avoid mistakes because they have the most amount of in hand experience on hand. Efficiency, how experienced workers can get the job done faster and better, because maybe the workers or laborers might not have any degree on their hand, but they have experience, a life education, which is most important. This means if they have they can do work faster, better. There will be fewer delays and a smoother work flow can go. Assessing the labor skills. Check for the credentials. Look for the certification, trainer, license to into the specific department of the contractor. Portfolio. Remember to review their past work definitely to see what kind of work they have given and within what time span they have completed it. Building a trustworthy team is the most important part of a community of a contractor. Therefore, a successful construction project can only work with proper team and communication. There should be openness about there should be an open communication, clear set of lines and communication should be set. Regular check-ins and updates should be there. There should be no curtains in between the contractor, the labor, and you. Everything should be crystal clear. Respect and collaboration. Treat everyone with proper respect and courage. Encourage them to work together. Build a team where each other's skills are being appreciated and the work atmosphere should improve. Conflict resolution. Misunderstandings may happen at site, but make sure you have a fair and a simple way to resolve those issues. Make sure that these conflicts should not affect the main project. Training and development. Consider investing in training and development opportunities as a construction of team. Conduct seminars and workshops. Encourage team members to attend each other to attend the industry workshops and seminar to enhance the skill and see what is actually happening outside. Make sure the job training is done beforehand. They have a proper knowledge of what is happening. See, within the time things evolve, you cannot stick to the same ground rules. So everything changes with time. With every new decade, there comes a new hope ray of light. So you should be, or the team should be, or the contractor should have a well aware situation of the growing development. Contract projects and management. The importance of contracts is the scope of first. Number one is scope of work. It should be clear list what to be done and how is it to be done. From the types of material to be used to the task involved, nothing should be vague or later surprises. Everything should be very clear. Timeline should be established by the team member to the team members so that they can meet the milestones and the deadlines. Payment terms, it should lay out how payment will happen, at what stage will it happen, how you're going to pay to them. Change of orders, if something changes in mid-may, you may want to upgrade tile, for example. You may want to upgrade from tile to extra wall section or something like that. It should be well handled and priced. Types of contracts. Now coming to the what type of contracts are there. Number one is fixed price contracts. The contractors give an agreement to complete the project for a fixed price. This can provide cost certainty but may lack flexibility. Number two, cost plus contracts. The contractor, if reimburse the actual cost plus fee, that can be beneficial for project as well as the scope of, but it may lead to higher cost. Time and material contracts which type pays the contractor for the time and spend material use. It is suitable for the project where the scope is not well defined. Now, project management basis. The project management basis is basically for ensuring the construction process runs smoothly. That comes under the project timelines, resource allocations. Okay. Project timeline shows that create a clear roadmap ki how your work is to be done by whom and when. And resource allocations would be identifying the resource to be needed at every phase, including labor, materials, equipment, designing everything. Now, communication and documentation. To have a proper communication, please ensure there should be regular meeting. Schedule meetings with the construction team to understand where the progress is going, address the concern, and plan for the next step. Digital cues. Always use management softwares to streamline the communication, track the process, documentation like Terrello, Asana, and specialized construction materials as well. Documentation. Keep a detailed record of all the communication and agreements that have changed, that have been changes. The documentation can serve you as in case of future disputes. Addressing and issues and changing. Make sure you should address and in times construction projects, anything can happen in between. Expected issues can come there. So make sure proper orders are there. Establish a formal process of handling change order. Make sure everybody is aware about the change and it should be well documented by the all parties. Problem solving techniques. Ensure there should be an approach within the team to address issue at the earliest and come up with a solution. Contingency plan, there should always be a plan B. Never, you can never go wrong without a plan B. With a plan B, be ready for plan backups, delays, budget hiccups, or anything like that. Be ready what you're going to do in place. In conclusion, writing the high construction team is very important for the success of the entire project. You will not be disappointed if you are already well prepared and have a well established, clear plan in your head. Having a team you can trust, make sure everyone can communicate completely, is a one-time investment, is a one-time thing that will help you to for the entire project can go hand in hand. Now, these are some of the projects from Antita, which has been done by the Antita Skillful Labors, and you can definitely visit there. And this everything that I have quoted about the presentation was done by Bharti Gaurav's book. Thank you so much, Bharti ma'am, for giving this book, enlightening us all about the home and everything. She has been awarded as a proud in Bangalore Women's Awardee. Thank you so much.